What exactly is the Electoral College? Simply said, it is a group of people appointed by each state who formally elect the President and Vice President of the United States. We can look at the Constitution of the United States. Article 2, Section 1, Clause 2 of the Constitution. It specifies how many electors each state is entitled to have. So how do states even get electoral votes? Each state receives a particular number of electors based on population size. The census is conducted every 10 years, so every time the census happens, states might gain or lose a few electoral votes.
So how exactly does the Electoral College save us from tyranny? Let's take a look.
It is possible for a candidate to not get a single person's vote, not one vote, in 39 states or the District of Columbia, yet be elected president by winning the popular vote in just 11 of these 12 states: California, New York, Texas, Florida, Pennsylvania, Illinois, Ohio, Michigan, New Jersey, North Carolina, Georgia, or Virginia. This is why both parties pay attention to these states.
Let's see some of their arguments.
Every 4 years, we hear the words Electoral College over and over again, but we never talk about what a ridiculous and, frankly, undemocratic system it really is.
Oh, okay, undemocratic. This is the crux of the argument against the Electoral College, right? It's undemocratic. Yes. The United States has never been a democracy, and that's important. Because if you understand it, you look through that prism, you'll understand why the Electoral College is necessary. We're a constitutional representative republic. We are not a democracy.
I have not heard one person who complains about how the system of electing the president is undemocratic complain about how our federal legislature is undemocratic, even though the distribution of power and influence among the states is exactly the same. If you aren't aware, the number of electors each state gets for the presidency is equal to the number of federal legislators that state has. We create federal law in this country by having states vote through their representatives. Nobody seems to dispute that system philosophically. We elect the president through effectively the exact same system, and when you lose, all of a sudden that's unacceptably undemocratic. And
how do we solve this problem of we win the election, but we don't get to be president?
Here, let me show you the numbers. Here's where we stand on the popular vote. Yeah, in this insane electoral college system that we have that's mental, he's leading. But in the popular vote, she won.
You lost the game, so you complain about the rules. I see a U.S. senator trying to change the system through constitutional amendment. I got friends on my social media calling the system a, quote, technicality. We got people on TV saying the person who came in second won the presidency.
The world looks at us and cannot fathom what is this Electoral College and how does the person who came in second win the presidency.
Trump only came in second if you change the rules. Does the team with the most hits win in baseball? Does the team with the most yards win in football?
Let's use the 2016 election as an example. How many states voted which way? In the 2016 presidential election, Donald Trump won 30 of the 51 possible states. And I do say 50 instead of 51 because Washington, D.C. does have 3 electoral votes. Thus, it is basically being treated as a state for the elections. And not even including states, we can take it down a little bit smaller. Let's look at each individual county and see how they voted. So during the 2016 election, Donald Trump won 2,600 counties and Hillary Clinton won just over 500. 2,600 to 500, and people still think we do not need the Electoral College. So even with this information, the number of states and counties that voted differently, there are people who still say this process of having the Electoral College is wrong, that the popular vote should determine the president, which means the one who won this small number of area and actual counties state-wise should have been president, meaning these few areas can silence the rest. That is completely tyrannical. It's absolutely horrible.
Intellectual diversity, constitutional conformity, that's the Electoral College.
America.